So, Ignoblegnome, Andrew, let's make robots. Do you have robots? Oh boy, the connection was lost too. Oh my gosh, so many
No,
tech
you're
issues.
you're still there, Aaron. And you're crystal clear and not choppy on our end.
No, but the
So
Ustream got messed up.
I find that hard to believe. Ustream is awesome.
Yeah, totally. Alright, so Andrew, can you hear us? Can you, is this thing working? uh, I think you're muted, but you'd have a keep on. We can't hear you.
There
Alright.
There you go, sir.
Alright.
Whoa! Holy cow!
Any luck on the audio now?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Get this going. Turn it on my.
It makes noises indeed.
Did you hack that keep on?
Well, we don't have any music, but like.
I'm so confused.
Are you guys hearing any of that?
Yeah, it's fantastic. You even had a little Pac-Man in there.
Yeah, so it'll dance. It has two modes. This is like the touch feel me mode where it reacts to. It's got 4 switches, one on each side, like in the front, 2 sides in the back. Hold on, Lynn. And then it's got one on the top. And it can tilt, left, right, forward, back. It can, it's got a mic in the nose, so it's trained towards us when I'm talking. It can kind of pop up and down, and it can tilt side. It can rotate on its base. And don't plug that in, please. And so this mode, it reacts to all that stuff. The other mode, it reacts to music, which I don't know if my wife is asleep. I don't want to play music, but like try to dance to the music, which it does to, with some limited success anyway.
So
but it is darn cute.
Did you hack it?
No, I haven't hacked it. Although I've been following along on a page of some guy who has been hacking it. Guys, keep on pushing. So enough. So I'm he has only had limited success so far. I mean, he's ripped it apart. He knows what the inside looks like, but he's still trying to get the. Right, Anna.
I don't.
Too much. He's got he hasn't seen. Hold on, I'm trying to talk and you're talking over me. He doesn't have any headphones. Just me right now. Take him just why don't you take him to your room? You guys can play with him now. All right, and then it's bed. Sorry. There's a couple of controllers on there, and they're speaking, master and slave, and he's been sniffing on the bus and trying to figure out how to introduce some commands. So I'll check out his page once in a while and see if he's made any big progress. I probably have to buy my own before hacking it. That one's really my son's.
Oh, right. Sure.
But that was fun. That was his Christmas gift. And
cool.
the only other robot I've got here on the desk right now is one of the Daegu puppy bots. So it's the quad 2 degree of freedom per leg hand tilt, and it's got the magician board on it. I'll try turning it on. I don't know. It's been sitting on my desk and hasn't been charged for a while, so let's see if we have any power.
How do those little servos lift up the weight of the big robot?
It's pretty light, so it manages. You've got to have fairly small. The battery's not strong enough that I can see the servos are locking it up, but it manages just barely. Like it's got 6 AA rechargeables on it.
What?
And what he what he actually advises is I think a lithium, or a I forget which one he advised for it, but he was kind of putting it together as a kit, and he wanted it to be accessible, and nickel metal hydride rechargeables are more accessible for a lot of people, so he kind of sent this one out to me with that on it. But it went together fairly easily. He put together some really good instructions for it, on which I owe him some comments, and it's got one of those famous Daegu compound eyes that they use on everything. Of course, the Daegu pan tilt that they use on everything. And it'll sorry I can't demonstrate it, but it'll walk. It'll try to follow your hands with a typical kind of like chopsticks would. It'll get bored and sit on its back legs, kind of waiting for you to do something. But it's got a little pager motor, off-center pager motor in the tail, so the tail kind of wags, which is fun. And then I haven't been able to get it to do this. I'm still kind of tuning it, but it's supposed to be able to like jump up on its hind legs. I haven't seen that happen, but I'm still working on it. Anyway, it is cute.
Cool.
And it is a nice little controller too. It's got two motor control, power switch, terminal blocks, Arduino type chip on it, a motor driver. I think it's the I forget which one he's got on there, but pretty slick. He had to do a couple of weird tricks with the power. So you have this weird diode to cut down the voltage level of the power of the batteries. It's kind of funky, but anyway, cute little one.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I always can't imagine how it is able to support that much mass, because like Robobird's wings use the same servos, and sometimes they just broke because it's just
I actually did break one in transport. Like one of the legs broke. So they're plastic gears. There was an older version of these. I've actually got both versions here. So both of these were Daegu supplied servos, and this is the older one. The casing is slightly paler blue. You might not be able to tell over camera.
Yeah, we can see.
And the motor in the old one is a little. I remember him posting at some point that they made some improvements. I think the motor's a little better in the new one, and the gears seem to be a little better. Although the gears did strip on this one, but it was kind of like packed in a bag or something, and it probably got totally overloaded. So yeah, they are a little wimpy, but they are cheap.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Buy extras.
That's pretty cool. Are you gonna have any more robots in the future? And how is that? You did some sort of exhibit at a museum, right, or something like that?
Yeah, I did a robot at a local children's museum, and it went really well. Although I had a bunch of displays where children could interactively go and learn about different things. I had a big board I made up where they could like run a crank to generate electricity and a big dial switch that they could do different things with the electricity they generated, run different LEDs, make sound, make something like little twisty thing fly through the air. It was fun, and what I spent most of my time during the show, during the exhibit, was actually helping them build one of the little line follower spurt bots that I designed. So that's really hard to do, as I've learned in a big confused group of people in a couple of hours. So it was pretty hectic. But I think I brought 20 or 30 kits to the museum, and every single one of them got used.
Nice.
So people liked it. I'm actually I also did a 6-week course at a friend who has like a children's enrichment education center that she runs, and that was really successful. And I'm going to see her this week, and I'm going to try to plan a follow up to that and run some more courses with her.
Nice. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for telling us about your robots and adventures and stuff. All right.